Miss Universe Philippines Top 10 Q&A performance in the last 15 years. At number 10 by default, Gazini Ganados. Well, she didn't get to be in a Q&A round, but she got to speak on stage. We don't get to evaluate her, but she's on our list at number 10. At number 9, Maxine Medina. Maxine made history as the first Miss Philippines to meet an interpreter or a standby interpreter for the Q&A round. She could have done better without one, probably just got her more nervous. She didn't get to answer the question given to her, but she was charming. Number 8, Maria Venus Ra. She missed out on the opportunity to give a very dramatic answer to a question that was perfect for her given what she went through before she got to the pageant and made it to the finals. She was initially dethroned and she fought very hard to gain back the right to represent the Philippines, and she did more than just represent the Philippines. She brought the Philippines back to the finals after 15 years of waiting. She could have talked about that experience when asked what's the biggest trial that she overcame in recent years, and that kind of story would have made her the Miss Universe that year. But she got so overwhelmed by the reality of the moment. She's in the finals, and that made her lost her composure. The only thing she got to express was humility and gratitude. She sounded very humble and grateful. Her answer was all emotions, no substance. It was a major disaster. Maria Venus Ra could have been Miss Universe. At number 7, Ariela Rita. Ariela gave a decent reply, it's just not memorable. She sounded a bit stiff, like she needed to gargle with fabric softener. But it was a decent pageant reply worthy of applause. At number 6, Bea Luigi Gomez. Bea was asked about vaccination in relation to the pandemic, and she didn't sound like she has an opinion about the matter. She got to answer the question, but she didn't sound like she cared about the issue, which was very current. She did fine. At number 5, Atisa Manalo. With the first question, she clearly delivered an answer which she memorized. She spoke with a very emotional tone, like she was just declaiming. Up to the last question, her response was equally not spontaneous. She looked and sounded nervous and struggling. At number 4, Katrina Elisa Magnaim Gray. The answer she gave in the top 5 was too brief and too concise, and she was very conscious about it. So she added one more line, but her answer still failed to pack a punch. In the final Q&A, she spoke with a very emotional tone and managed to sound sincere and charming. At number 3, Janine Togonon. Janine gave a decent pageant reply. It wasn't anything spectacular, but she sounded chilled and intelligent. Her answer was definitely relevant to the question given to her. And at number 2, Shamsi Supsu. Shamsi gave a flawless response. The manner she spoke and the way she phrased her thoughts was perfect. Unfortunately, the content of her speech was not aligned to what the Miss Universe organization was promoting. The organization is promoting inclusivity and diversity, and her answer was in opposition to all that. And finally, at number 1, Pia Alonso Words back. Pia is not very fluent in English, and that became her major asset. You do not need to be a native speaker of English to deliver a stellar performance in the Q&A. Her grammatical lapses, speech ruptures, and that Filipino accent gave her an exotic character, and most of all, that burning desire to show the world, the universe rather, that I'm confidently beautiful with a heart.